So, the game was just finished. Just finished watching it at home. And, what absolute dreadful fucking performance. Normally I come on here and I'm always positive, trying to smile, think of the positives. There was no positive in this game. None. Absolutely no positive in this game. We lost to Everton 1-0. We hardly created any chances. I can't remember how many shots we had on target, but I don't remember us ever really shooting a goal like that. I literally cannot believe we've lost to Everton. Not that Everton are a completely bad side, but we're better than them. Our top four hopes are slowly crumbling away. I said it before this game happened. This was a game. A must not lose game. I want the 3 points. I really want 3 points. But for us to play like how we played today, no heart, no determination. You're talking about players that have shown today in this game they didn't want it. They didn't want it badly. They didn't want it more than Everton today. They just did it. They just didn't. And then you've got a referee making suspect decisions. Even the first goal that they scored was supposedly not, it shouldn't have happened. Nevertheless, still, because I predicted this game to be 3-2. The fact that Arsenal were so bad, the fact that Arsenal was so bad that we weren't able to create chances for our strikers to be able to score the goals. The fact that for me, I think Unai Emery didn't start with the right formation. 3 at the back with the wingers that they have. No. But he fixed it. At halftime, he fixed it. He went 4-2-3-1. And I said this on my Twitter page just after halftime. When he brought on Aubameyang and Ramsey, I said, great. That's exactly what I thought he should do. But, yeah, Everton, I wouldn't even say were better than us. They wanted it more. They created more chances, but lacked the clinical ability to be able to put a lot of their chances away. I mean, the amount of chances that they had where they could have scored, if that was Arsenal, like Everton probably should have finished us off 3-0 quite easily. But I took a few kind of notes on my phone just to kind of look at exactly who. Oh God. Sorry. I took some notes in terms of who I thought were the worst ones in this game. Yeah. Mkhitaryan. Fucking useless. I mean, Mickey over the past 2-3 months, I think has been incredibly well. Once he's played games. But to be able to play in a game like this and not perform is unacceptable. I thought he's incredibly poor. So many misplaced passes. Him and Ozil are supposed to be our main kind of creators, and him having more of the energy. I expected more from him. He had one decent chance that came very, very close, but really nothing there. I thought he was poor. Elneny in the midfield, and this is where I have to put some blame to Unai Emery. What was Elneny doing on this pitch? The only way Elneny should be starting this game was unless he was playing in a 3 with Ramsey and Guendouzi. That's the only way. Elneny should be nowhere near this starting 11. Him and Guendouzi, these are two players that for me are really similar type of players. They're players that can do a lot of things, just not very well. And then his position, why? So I had him down as poor. The others, I thought Maitland-Niles. Oh, Maitland-Niles lost the ball quite a bit of times. I know he's not a right back and he's doing a job because of Hector Bellerin's injury, but wow, we need another right back, a natural right back. I completely disagree with AFTV, Robbie Lyle to be more specific, that he could potentially play as a right back. No, 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 no. He is a wing back at best, at the very least. But he's more of a central midfield player. I do not like him at right back. So no for me. The other one, Guendouzi, he had an okay game, but I felt that if you're going to play him in a 2, that you have to play him with the right type of player. And I don't think that this was the right type of game for him. It also shows our lack of options, especially with Lucas Torreira out, especially with Granit Xhaka out. Like, the amount of flexibility that we have, that we just don't. I thought Mustafi was okay. He had a few Mustafi type moments and suspect moments. I mean, when he goes in for tackles, just completely clearing someone out or getting potential red card moments. There was one on Calvert-Lewin near the end where like he pushed him over when Calvert-Lewin is virtually on the byline, and I was like, it's a red card offence, and luckily enough he was only able to get a yellow. But yeah, I thought Mustafi was okay. Özil is another one who I thought was okay in this game. Couldn't really do a lot, and I think partly for that, with me actually kind of looking at it objectively from the game, I thought he had an okay game, but couldn't really do much within the game. A lot of that due to Everton playing. I thought that they played really well. I thought that they got their tactics right in the beginning, which I thought Unai Emery could have countered to be able to show the kind of flexibility that we had. And I think once we went 1-0 down, it made it very much different. They just hit us on the counter attack, which we needed workhorses then, and Mesut Ozil just wasn't that type of player. Who else have I got here on the list? Hold on, let me just pull this up. Lacazette, again, not many chances. What can I say? Aubameyang, I thought was going to be our saviour. Not many chances as well to really get in the game. I don't believe in this notion that Everton played that well that they could shut out that many players that we have. I just don't. Who else have we got? Kolasinac taken off at half time. I thought he was having a pretty decent game as well. I think overall he just couldn't really get into the game that well. But I think with the problem with Kolasinac is every time he lost the ball further forward, Everton would just hit us on the counter attack, and that would be their way of doing it. So in that respect, it's just a weakness in Kolasinac. It's a weakness in the system that Emery kind of started out with, which I thought was not the right system. Let's see, who else have we got? Monreal, again, okay. Yeah. And last but not... Bernd Leno. I thought he was probably the best player on the pitch for Arsenal. I think that without him, this game would have just been so much worse. I really don't know what to say. And finally, Sokratis. Sokratis picks up a yellow card in this game. He misses the next 2 games. Like, our season is over. Our season is done. Without Sokratis in that defence, who all are we going to have in the defence? What, Mustafi? Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. I don't know what we're going to do. Of course, numbers-wise, it's not over. If we go and we beat Watford and we beat Wolves, then, you know, we're still in there. But for me, out of the 4 games that I think that are going to be the toughest for us are the away games in terms of Leicester, Watford, Wolves and Everton. I expected draws out of all of those games. And we've got some work to do. If we're not able to pick up points, I mean, this is our season just gone. This is top 4 gone, and it'll be another year in the Europa League. But guys, let me know what you think. It's just a bad game. It's affected the quality of this video. Maybe I should have waited a while before I did this, but yeah. Leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, King Neomis. But I'll see you guys later.